Hey beautiful people, Madam Sophy here again to do another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do your brows. Well, how I do my brows. That's what I'm going to show you guys today. And I just want to take some time out to do a quick shout out to Chontella Walton. She's one of my really good subscribers. She's very supportive. She always leaves tremendous feedback on my channel. And she was one of my subscribers who suggested that I do a tutorial on how to do brows. So I'm here to get that done today. And I just wanted to take some time out to give a quick shout out to Chontella. She is also a YouTuber just like me, and she has really good content on her channel. So if you're a subscriber of mine, if you want to take some time out to look at her channel, I'm going to leave the link to her channel in my description box. So if you're interested in taking some time out to look at Chontella's videos, please take some time out to do that. Okay, so thank you Chontella for the feedback, and I'm now doing, because of you, I'm now doing a tutorial on brows. Now before I jump into showing you guys how I get my brows done, I just want to provide you with some products you could use on your brows, just in case if you don't have any of the products that I'm using today. I just wanted to point out some other products that you could use on your brows. Okay, so the first product I'd suggest is one of the products I use very often on my channel, and that will be the e.l.f. Cosmetics Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. This comes in a variety of colors. For me, I use the color Espresso, and the Espresso color, this is kind of what it looks like. Okay, so this is what the color Espresso looks like. So this is the color I would normally use on my brows, and that is the only color I have this product in. So this would be a really good product you could use on your brows. This product costs less than $5. I believe I paid about between $3 to $4 for it. And you will get it at Walmart. And this product is really good. It does last for a while when you put it on. It's not one of those brow products that rubs off very easily. And a good thing about this product is a little goes a long way. The other product I would suggest you use on your brows would be the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I have this product in 2 colors. This product retails for less than $20. I bought mine for $18 at Ulta Beauty, and I have it in the color Ebony and also Soft Brown. So this is another product I would use on my brows, and these are the 2 colors I have it in. This is Ebony and this is Soft Brown. Okay, so these are the products that would be the higher end product. Actually, this is the most expensive product I've ever used on my brows. And if I don't know what your budget is like, if you'd like to purchase it, it's really good. It does last. When you put this product on your brows, it does last for a while. And it's very easy to put on. Again, with that product, a little goes a long way, so you wouldn't need to like shove your brow brush in there when you're applying it to your brows. Another product I would suggest you use on your brows would be the brow mascara from AOA Studio. And you will get this product on a website called shopmissa.com. This product only costs $1. And basically it is a mascara that is like, it's a really short mascara. So this is what it looks like. And basically you would use this tool to kind of fill in your brows. So technically it's not really an item you would use to shape your brows. It would more be an item you would use to fill in your brows, if that makes sense. Compared to the e.l.f. and the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills products, you would be able to use these 2 items to both shape and fill in your brows. Okay, so this one, I would suggest it for filling in your brows. I don't really use it very often because my brows don't need much filling in, but every now and then I will use it. Another item I would use on my brows would be from Makeup Revolution. Sorry to break the news, but this item is not available at Ulta Beauty. I don't know if Ulta Beauty will be bringing in those items, but you will be able to purchase this item on the Makeup Revolution website. This item actually retails for about $8 to $10, and this is basically what it is. It is the Makeup Revolution Brow Tint. I have it in the color dark brown, and basically this is really cool, guys. Basically with this item, it comes like a little brush. Okay, and you basically use this brush to use the product on the brush and apply it on your brows. And then I think you would wait for about, I can't remember how long I waited when I used this product, but you would wait about 5 to 15 minutes, and then the product, actually you'd be able to actually take the product and peel it off your brows. When you peel the product off your brows, it will leave some of the dark, it will basically darken the area you put on your brows. Okay, so let me just put some of that product on my arm so I can show you guys. So I'm putting, this is the Makeup Revolution Brow Tint product. I am just going to brush some on at the back of my hand, and I will show you guys what it looks like. Basically, you apply this product on your brows and you peel it off after it is done drying. And it says that it would be able to last for 3 days on your brows. You would not need to darken your brows up to 3 days if you use this product. The next item I would suggest you use on your brow would be a basic brow pencil. I actually have a brow pencil in my bag at work. I have a brow pencil in my truck. I have a brow pencil everywhere, because even though a brow pencil would not do the job as good as a brow cream or a brow tint, they come in very handy. You don't know when you need a brow cream to just fill in those areas real quick. But a brow pencil would be one of the things I would suggest, even though you don't really see people using brow pencils as often. I would suggest using a brow pencil. The one I have right now is by Gabriella Cosmetics. It is very basic. I think this costs about 50 cents. But if you want to be fancy, there are other brow pencils that you could use. I believe NYX Cosmetics have a really good brow pencil. And you also have really good brow pencils from Maybelline, New York, L'Oreal, and these other brands out there. Okay, so brow pencils, you never know when you're going to need them. So that would be my last product I would suggest to use on your brows. If you would like to see me do a tutorial using the Makeup Revolution Brow Tint, please comment below. Or if you'd like to see me do a tutorial using the AOA Studio product, also please comment in the section below. Okay, so as you could see, the brow tint I applied on my hand is just one spot that's still wet, but I'm just going to peel off the part that's dry, and you'd be able to see what I'm telling you. So I'm just going to peel off this section. So I'm just peeling it off. Okay, and as you could see, the part I peeled off left this really this dark area on my hand. Okay, so basically this is how this product works. You put it on your brows, you peel it off, and then you wouldn't have to do your brows for about 3 days. Well, actually, that's what the box said. The box said that you would not need to do your brows for 3 days. It lasts up to 3 days. It's basically like a brow tattoo. So these are the products I would suggest you use on your brows. Again, the first step I do when shaping my brows is to basically go in the brow cream or the brow product that I'm using, and I use it to shape my brows first. And then after I'm done shaping my brows, I would go into carving my brows. Okay, so I'm first going to start off with the color, the soft brown color, and then if I would like it to darken, I'm going to go in the ebony color. I find the soft brown in the Anastasia Beverly Hills, even though it looks very light in the container, even though the color looks very light in the jar, it actually is not bad when you apply it on your brows. Okay, so basically what I did was I went to the top part first. I went on the top part first, I shaped it, and then I went to the bottom part and I did the same thing. And then after I was done doing these steps, I just went on and I filled in those areas. I just went vertically, kind of like I'm drawing brows on. I just went and I filled in those areas. Okay, now even though it looks ridiculous right now, but when I'm done shaping, when I'm done carving my brows, it's going to look a bit more real. Okay, again, I'm not the professional brow fixer. I'm not the professional brow doer, so if my brows don't come out perfect at the end of this video, please don't come for me. Please don't come crucify me, because I am not the professional brow drawer. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out. The same way you have your right hand is bigger than your left hand, it's the same thing with your brows. Whenever you do them, they both won't come out exactly the same. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other brow. And I wouldn't need to use the ebony brow dip on my brows because I think the soft brown color works fine. It works fine for me, even though it looks like a really light brown color in the jar. It is actually, when you put it on, it's actually not that light. So I would not need the ebony brow cream. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the very same thing I did on the other side. Another thing I forgot to show you guys when fixing my brows was this tool. I believe this is called a mascara brush. If you do not have a mascara brush, you could also use a brow comb, because normally with the brow combs you get this other part with a brush. You could also use that on your brows. But if your brow hairs are not really laid properly, you could use this brush to kind of fix it, to kind of like put it in place. That's another tool you could use when you're fixing your brows. My brow hairs were already laid, so there wasn't a need for me to use this tool in this video. But if you're doing whenever you're doing your brows, if you need your brow hairs to kind of get laid a little bit or a little better, you could just go on with this brush. Okay, so let me move into shaping this brow. Again, I'm going to start at the top and then I'm going to go at the bottom and then draw those fake brow hairs. Guys, so I'm done shaping my brows. Now I'm going to move into carving my brows. Now I'm also going to discuss some options you could use to carve your brows. Some of the concealers I use to carve my brow vary in shades. Sometimes I'd use a lighter shade, sometimes I would use a shade that is just within my skin tone. Okay, now I have a variety of concealers that vary in prices, so we will be talking about that right now. I'm going to start with the concealers that cost a little less. So the first concealer I would talk about would be the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. Now, this concealer is what I would normally use on my brows when I'm in a hurry. The coverage in here it is full coverage, but you're gonna have to use quite a bit of product to make it like extra full coverage, if you know what I'm talking about. So this would be my first suggestion for shaping your brows. Another suggestion I would use, another product I would use for shaping brows. Another item I would use for shaping brows that is within a good budget would be the Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal Concealer. I would normally use C12 and C13 on my brows. This is what it would look like. Okay, so this one is C13 and this one is C12. So C13 and C12. Okay, C12 is the lighter shade. So this is another thing I would use on my brows. Another product I would use on my brows would be the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have it in the color Tan Sand as well as Deep Tan Sand. Deep Tan Sand is closer within my skin tone, and Tan Sand is a little lighter than my skin tone. So this is what another product I would use on my brows for concealer. And another product I would use on my brows would be the Newell. This is a new product. This is a Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpt concealer. I have it in the color Mocha. This is what I would normally use on my brows. I only have it in one shade, so that color would normally go at the top of my brow area, and this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what Mocha looks like. And one more thing before I leave for shaping brows, if you really want a variety of shades that you want to use to shape brows, would be this conceal kit. This is from Makeup Revolution. This is from the Revolution Pro collection, and this is a conceal kit. in this kit you have, well, in this palette you have a variety of concealers you could use. You have from light shades to dark shades. I have this palette in medium dark. So medium dark is the color I have this palette in. Guys, as I'm going along, I'm seeing that I have other stuff that I could show you. Another item you could use to shape your brows would be the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Okay, I know people tend to use this product mostly for contouring and for the under eye area, but you could also use this item to shape your brows. Basically, the way I would suggest you use it would be, I would suggest you use this product more on the top part of your brow as opposed to the bottom, because you do not really want to mess it up. Well, unless you want to be extra careful when you're applying it. But this would be another item I would suggest you use to shape your brows. Okay, so that's what I would normally use for brows. For this video, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this item on the top of my brows, and then I'm going to use another concealer at the bottom of my brows. Okay. Now, the reason I do my brows this way, the reason I use two concealers is, first off, I don't want to use a concealer that is too light on the top of my brow, because I don't want to be walking around with some halo. Because after you're done putting on your makeup, the lighter shade you use on your brow is gonna show. Okay, so I don't like seeing that on my brows when I do my brows. So that's why I would use a color that is closer to my skin tone at the top of my brows, and then I'll transition into a lighter shade at the bottom. So this is what my brows look like. I know that this brow looks a little better than this brow, but like I said earlier, I am not the professional brow doer. That is just Mother Nature. You have one side looking different from the other side, but I mean, it is what it is. But this is my brow tutorial. Okay guys, so that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking some time out to look at my video. Once again, thank you Chontella Walton for suggesting I do this brow video. I hope that I did a good enough job for you guys. If you have any suggestions, or if you'd like to see me do another tutorial using any of the brow items that I did make mention of, please let me know. I'll be more than willing and more than happy to do that for you guys. But that's it for today. I know this brow looks different from this brow, but I mean, it is what it is. Like I said earlier, I am not the professional brow drawer, so don't come for me, okay? So I just wanted to point that out. And I hope that for those of you who don't have any of the products that I did use in this video, I hope that I provided you with several or enough alternatives to get your brows done. Okay, I know makeup is very expensive, but if you don't have the high-end brands, then there are certainly other brands that you could use. And I did make mention of the other brands that you could use to do your brows as well. Okay, so till then, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all that you do. If you're new here, welcome to the Madame Sophie channel. And I hope that you subscribe on your way out. Please don't forget to hit that bell to be part of the Sophia squad. And don't forget to be Sophie. Bye, honeys.